Well, good morning, Sagittarius, and happy new moon. All is well. This morning I just kept because I did meditation before I started your reading. Interestingly enough, I usually don't actually have to do meditation before readings, because I call energy. That's a whole nother subject. But anyways, what I was hearing was specifically this. I am willing to experience new cycles because that's what we're doing, Sag. And it's a dual energy, Sag. It's also about completion. So it's bringing things to a close. So it's not just like, today you're going to start feeling new things. You may be feeling old things, Sag. Old feelings may come up, maybe feelings you haven't experienced in quite a bit, but that may come up. And a good sound to listen to today, and you don't even have to, especially if you're not a big meditation person, you can just put it on whenever you have some spare moments and just be still, because after all, that is like what meditation is. Just sit, let it play. It's the 417 megahertz or hertz sound that is all about changes and new cycles. And I was hearing the song, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I was hearing I'm Feeling Good, which is, I believe that's Nina Simone who originally did it. But anyone can correct me if I'm wrong. I've been wrong a few times, Sag. So, Sagittarius, what is going on today? I will tell you that the new moon in Sagittarius showed up for you. And yes, we will be feeling this. It isn't like always intense. You just may, I feel like Sagittarius has really been feeling new things coming for quite some time, maybe years. But what's rising, and here's your message from the new moon. And, the full moon in Gemini was under the deck, so that's rising. So there may be a conversation coming, right? And with the last quarter moon in Aries, I feel like this conversation, you may really need to not just see it from one perspective, because Gemini sees things from all sides, like Libra. Gemini is about duality, and so I do feel like this has something to do with completion. So I'm not saying it's going to happen today or tomorrow, but it may be happening soon. And when I was meditating, on the inhale, I was thinking new cycles, and on the exhale, I was thinking old cycles. That, for some reason, thinking about words helps me meditate. I first learned meditation. What really helped was thinking rising and falling for me. But anyways, y'all do what you got to do. So this conversation is really calling for you. And I feel like it may be confusing for you, because maybe you don't understand why this person feels the way they do. It does feel like someone is coming to you and they're having a lot of emotions, and which might actually seem angry because it's Aries energy. And it might be surprising to you for what this conversation makes you feel, right? And naturally, since we all have our own truths, we want to come at things from our own side, right? But I feel like Spirit, the universe, is asking you to see things from this person's side. I feel like they're asking you to see both things. This and that are true, Sagittarius. And this is basically bringing something to a close. There is this energy of completion, because there is also the energy of new cycles. And there's not like a clear picture, as to what the new cycle is. And it's like you You know it's coming, you know it's happening, and it's like choosing to feel good, choosing to think that whatever is coming towards you is for your best good because you are focused on the positive. And I feel like this also is telling you there's a lot here about going with the flow. And, you know, Jupiter might be playing a part here because Pisces is here too. And Pisces also Jupiter also rules Pisces. Well, Neptune and Jupiter, we share that with Pisces, right? And, you know, um, Pisces is very good at isolation, and you know, it's the one thing that we struggle with, you know, but, you know, it's telling you too that you don't have to know what this new cycle is. Just know that there is a new cycle coming and choose to focus on that it's going to be great for you. You know, we've been seeing in the last few days some Pisces energy because, you know, Pisces is about the unknown. We don't need to know. It's almost like a path, you know, pulled out for you. You know, there are changes coming. Wow. And there's so much Sagittarius energy. So full moon in Cancer, you're letting go of fears and letting go of not knowing what's coming. You don't know. New moon in Aquarius, but what you do know is that it's going to be different than it was before, right? And, you know, this is also telling you, Sagittarius, because there's two Sagittarius cards. First quarter moon in Sagittarius and the new moon in Sagittarius is telling you that good luck is coming to you. Good luck is coming to you, and just let it happen, you know, and wow. And believe that it's happening. Maybe you need to do the lucky girl affirmations. You know, I am so lucky. I am so lucky all the time. Because we actually are. I mean, I think a lot of people, we're the luckiest sign. And it basically comes from our Delulu, okay? Because Sagittarius, most of us, I mean, I do get that, you know, there's also some pessimism. I can't say it right. I think it's pessimism, but yeah. At times, you know, but the truth is that things always work out for us. And it comes from a place of, we know, like, even when things are at their worst, Sagittarius just knows they'll work out. And they're probably going to work out at the very end, right? So it's what I like to call the 11th hour. I think the Christians call it mana. But so basically, they're asking you to flow in that energy. You know, you don't know what's coming, and you don't need to know. You just know that whatever's coming is going to be good for you. Because it always is, because you're so lucky. You know, good luck just happens to Sagittarius. And basically, it comes from the space of, you know, we are probably the most delusional sign. You know, people will say to us, what do you mean things are just going to work out? Don't you feel like you got to do this or do that? And Sagittarius's answer is no, because it always does. It always does. And if you look back at your life, you might see that. Okay? Things just work out for us. And it comes because we believe it to be so, right? So the energy is coming into play for you today, Sag. Or silence, building, and magnetism. You are attracting something here. And silence, like there is something building and you probably feel it. Like maybe you might even feel some pressure, right? But it's some pressure that something is getting ready to happen. It's something that you've been wanting. It's something that you're actually calling to you. Because you're magnetic right now, you know, you're magnetic right now, but it does feel like something's about to pop off. right? Because, and there may even be within you this sense that something is building, you know? So as far as relationships today, interestingly enough, it does feel as if you have someone in your energy. It could be someone from the past, but I don't really think so. This could be someone who just, they could be looking at your pictures, if you have pictures online or something like that. But this person is getting ready to take a chance. This is someone who's interested in you. They could be, flirting with you. They look at you a lot in some way. And they're positive that it's going to go their way. So there's some confidence here, Sag, for sure. New phase. Yeah, there's someone, oh no. It could be someone from the past too, because reminiscing here, getting ready to make a move. There's someone definitely taking a chance. So, expect that, I guess. So underneath the deck was interesting because we have the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Like, this is about just being focused, and this is your subconscious, right? This is what's going on underneath it all. You may be thinking about and focused on learning, like this is in terms of growth, right? Eight of Wands is moving forward, and the Nine of Pentacles is having everything you need. And it feels like, you're focused on, yes, planning things for the future, maybe even taking courses or whatever you need to do going forward. But you're also very grateful for what you have right now, but you're open to learning to what's next. So that's very positive. What was surprising was the King of Cups in your energy, because your energy is the King of Cups and the Empress. I feel like this is really about, doing what's good for you, obviously, because that is the Empress, but planting seeds for new things, maybe even new love, actually. This is a lot of open-hearted energy. And this is your energy, Sag. You're like okay with everything. All is right and good. You've done probably some healing work for yourself, and you're ready to plant new seeds in love. You're ready for new emotional experiences, because the King of Cups is also ready to love. You're just like, I've done work on myself. I'm ready now. Because now what I can do is that I'm not going to just fall for anything. I know what I'm worth. So, you're just in a much better space where that's concerned, and definitely you have mastered your emotions for sure, because this is emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. There's a sense of really knowing what's good for you and ready to create. Okay? Yeah. So what you need to be aware of is the Four of Cups and the Page of Swords. It feels like someone may be obsessing about a missed opportunity with you. Because that's the Four of Cups. Like, it feels like someone may be watching you. They may really be regretting something they didn't do. Maybe they just didn't do anything. And that may also be playing to this love energy here. This love energy. What Spirit wants you to do is very interesting, because the actions you're being led to take today are the Hangman and the World. Just surrender, Sag. It could be surrendering old mindsets as you get ready for this new cycle. There's, and also, it's funny because I feel like with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups, you may be confused if you're having feelings today, but also this is about like options, right? The Seven of Cups and distraction. Like I feel like you're just in this mode of releasing things that didn't work out and really thinking about them in a different way, which is funny because it feels like someone is very much thinking about an opportunity that they didn't take with you. So I don't know what that's all about, Sagittarius, but it is what it is. Your advice is to be open to new experiences. Page of Cups, it's time for you, especially in terms of other people, because we're seeing the Three of Pentacles, to stop, be more open-minded, more open to new experiences, maybe even new people. But with the Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, right? And so, this is overcoming stuckness. You're not stuck. It's okay now to open your heart to new experiences with people, to new kinds of people as well, right? Ace of Pentacles, oh boy. The Four of Wands. The Six of Pentacles, wowza. And the Four of Pentacles. There's something coming, Sag, that's really going to turn around your current situation. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity, right? And you might learn about this. Like someone wants to give you something to help you. And it feels like you might be very guarded against that. Could also be someone who wants to talk to you about a relationship. It could be someone who's held back, because we're seeing the Hierophant here with the Knight of Swords. Let's see what the Four of Pentacles is, because this actually feels like a chance to start over. What is the Four of Pentacles? Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. The Four of Pentacles. You could be receiving a gift, Sagittarius. Because the Four of Wands is 1111, right? It's also a portal to freedom. So there's something here coming into balance in terms of money. That you've been very patient for. But it's almost like it's allowing you to take off. I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you're not going to have to be so tight about money, because something is definitely stabilizing. You might be guarded against it, though. You might be guarded against it. With the Seven of Swords, there's a sense that you don't trust it. There's something you want to see first. There's something you want to see first, Sagittarius. It's a new path. Definitely with the Ace of Wands. Someone here is offering you something. And, you may be iffy because you're like, I'm all right where I am. But this is, for some you might be moving, but for others, this is an opportunity to pursue something that you have wanted to pursue. But, it's kind of like, how you may think that, where are the strings attached to this? You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. For some reason, you don't trust it. Whether that's a relationship or that's a monetary opportunity. But I feel like with the Two of Wands, like you're thinking about which way to go. But also, you know, I strongly get the sense that whatever this is, whoever is offering this, will not let it go. Will not let it go. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's see if there's anything else you need to know, Sagittarius. Anything else Sagittarius needs to know? And I know there's been like such a lot of things coming out in the readings. Sagittarius. Is there anything else you want Sagittarius to know? Anything else you want oh, 10 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Lordy. And here's, this might be about a relationship, Sag. But it also might be, like I was saying, it might be an opportunity for you to make things better. The 10 of Cups can also be things working out after a hard time, right? Like a complete turnaround. And it's with the 8 of Pentacles. So for some, this is going to be a new opportunity. And it's being handed to you on a silver platter, Sag. It's literally being given to you. And I kind of feel like this might be money. And what it does is it allows you to explore something that you have always wanted to. It's kind of like, this is what I've been asking for. This is what I've been waiting for. Here's the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Hierophant. And it's like you're being guided to just trust, like this is what you've been asking for. And to be open to it. Page of Cups. To open your heart to this. Okay? Page of Cups is a new emotional experience. So whatever this is for you, if this is a relationship, this is what you've been asking for. And this is just, you know, whatever it is, you're being very much led to believe that it's possible. Okay? And not allow cynicism to enter the picture, because this is exactly what you've been asking for. Wowza. Okay, Sag. So let's get your mindful message. What's the mindful message today for Sagittarius? What's the mindful message for Sagittarius? Oh, a lot. Okay. Mirror, in order to change my life. Okay, so there's some things going on inside that you may need to deal with, Sag, because that's the inner mirror. Like, in order to change things in my outside world, I need to deal with the things that are inside, and what am I reflecting outward, right? My own energy. I love being, it's like, this is just something that you need to do for yourself, and so you may really feel like you need to hold yourself back from others in order to do this, right? Anger, releasing anger. It could be, you know, you might have deep down some anger that you need to let go of. Oh, wow. Before edge of greatness, before new doors are definitely getting ready to open. So you definitely are in the energy of completion and new cycles. So yeah, I know that was a lot, Sagittarius, but what can I tell you? Sometimes it is. So I hope this really helps you. Toodles.